Hey everyone, we're here playing as HB, Engine in the Future, trying out the Whampoa Reclamation deck. Find ourselves up against Alice. This deck has not been working out too great for me. Opening hand is terrible, we're going to throw it back. This hand it's okay. We get protection on HQ, get protection on Archives. I think Fairchild is the way to go. It's extreme, but it might have to do. Estelle. We may not want to install just yet, maybe next turn. So I may have played this person earlier in fact as well, and it did not go well for me. See if we can go better, if we've learned any lessons. Yeah, moon decks I struggle with a little bit, to be honest, even though they should be so easy. Oh no, this is a different deck altogether. So God of War, expect siphons and all sorts of things like that. But at least we play Estelle, we can bounce back from siphons pretty quickly. And this is not going to like Sandberg either, which becomes very, very expensive. So Obelisk, God of War, Paperclip going into the bin nice and early, but they have no credits. 2 Paperclips, well that seems kind of dangerous. So this will allow us to score successful field tests from hand, which is great. So let's install in a new remote, install in a new remote. And we don't quite have enough yet, although I suppose the idea is pop Estelle, Biotic this, and res this. So we should go quickly. We'll be able to draw 4 cards. Hopefully installables. We have another Estelle. You know, things could work. We want to try and find our Sandbergs and things like that as soon as possible. They're kind of hoping that we are trying to sneak out an agenda. But no, nothing but trashables here. And yeah, checking a lot of remotes is what allows these moon decks to outpace you. But also has to be done because otherwise they can just go, oh, here's a Vitruvius or Jeeves that they can just use to install extras, and everything just gets really unpleasant. Okay, we're going to draw and get money. Then we're going to res and res. Then we're going to Biotic, which allows us to trash, to install into a new remote, and then advance 4 times. Which allows us to install not a whole lot. This into a new remote. We can protect Estelle at the very least. And sure, we might as well res or install something on a new remote, maybe? Yeah, we'll go with a new remote because we'll want something for Sandberg and scoring and everything else. So this is going to leave us with just enough to be able to res Fairchild. They have had not much luck with economy. And they're going to come for HQ, which we're going to have to stop. So they're not able to boost, which means they're going to lose the last click and end the run. And we'll bounce back up with Adonis, which is nice. I think we draw. That's good. Draw. That's decent. It might be worth installing just to keep them distracted. How much more ice do we have? Sometimes I wonder. So we'll get to fire this soon, which will give us a server for bits and pieces. But we do need Sandberg just to cause this some headaches. Because obviously if they get 4 credits, they can run through HQ pretty easily. Archive is going to be much more expensive. But Fairchild is always dangerous. So you'd have to imagine they're building up for siphons. Rotor is not good without Sandberg. Let's install this on server 8. Install this in behind, I think. I think we're just going to have to go for regular old score out. But we do need Sandberg to make this an issue. Mars for Martians making things much, much better. And now they can go through a lot of things with impunity. And that's definitely going to help. So we might lose the beta test here. But gonna have to trash a couple of bits and pieces. So they can either use Dean or pay all their money and use God of War. Oh, actually no, they're gonna have to use Dean. So we could purge, but I don't know if it does that much for us. Instead we need to start icing up R&D so that it's not so easy to run through. I think we need to pop Estelle here. Try and find our Sandberg. There it is. So let's put this on R&D. Let's put this on a... Rotor turret's more dangerous than Enigma is. So for 10, we'll get rid of... That's a tough choice. I think we get rid of the food and hope they don't run archives for the first time. So 20 credits is going to make everything a little more beefy. And we'll just start throwing out more economic assets as well. So I think we install advance here, right? Try to goad them into a run and then hit them with the Sandberg. Of course, if they have another Dean Lister, that helps significantly. Yeah, we'll see. Could go horribly badly for us. or not. Alrighty, we're going to get to install quite a few bits and pieces. Possibly even go for the global food push. But again, Lister will hurt us badly. That is the downside of playing Alice. I suppose if you're looking for a particular piece, can be in trouble. With all the AI breakers actually, it may be worth sticking Swordsman into every deck. 1 or 2. Sometimes you gotta go heavy on the tech pieces just to protect yourself. Or in today's meta with the tag me stuff, maybe something like best defense. Okay, we're going to get loads of installs here. And I suppose we install everything. This into server 8. This new remote. New remote. New remote. New remote. And warranty? Yeah, it might be worth covering off. So now, are they going to just randomly check things? HQ is no good to them. Unless Siphon. So we need to keep over Sandberg just to make sure. So unfortunately Biotic doesn't get us a win here. We need double Biotic. One in the bin, so we may have to flip. Where is it? This. Discard whatever we draw, get Biotic in there, and hopefully get a preemptive going as well. So, Sandberg, quite the dangerous piece here. 27 credits. It's going to bump things up nicely. So it'll be 5 extra strength for everything. And apparently now they are going to go for the check everything, just in case. Which is good. That wastes some of their time. Dean Lister is something they're going to have to install and use. So maybe coming here. Because if they don't use it immediately, I am going to trash it. So this is going to be strength. What is it again? Oh, hand size. It's going to be strength 12. That's fine. At least it's gone. It might actually be worth purging next turn because we'll get loads of economy raised again. Yeah, I think a purge is okay. Sand's useful. But let's purge. If they run archives, then we need to worry about Whampoa reclamation, but I think Sandsign in here is okay. Tags, it's going to be a decent amount for Mars for Martians. So So we need to get our money up even more, make Sandberg really dangerous. Try and shut down any massive counter-surveillance digs. Do they have a third Dean Lister is the question. So let's draw. Friends is good. Let's draw. Now we could Friends or we could stick a Sansan in there. I think we go Sansan. Try and goad them into something. If they don't go for it, we still have the option of just building up even more money, trying to lock them out. Do they have a third Dean Lister? Or do we indeed just purge again? Let's draw one. Let's draw again. And let's stick this on R&D. Let's try and stay somewhat ahead of the counters. 2, 3, 6. Roger, strength 7. That's a dangerous prospect. Deja vu, Mars for Martians. So they're going to have lots of money. So we should stick Sandberg in another server. Should probably have Whampoa before that. Try and get a biotic maybe. Let's draw one. That's decent. I think we're going to go with install this into server 3, install this into a new remote. And let's see. Starting to run around a little bit. So I'll end up with 17 credits. But our ice is nice and beefy. I think this is going to be a strength 7. Which is going to cost them 14 credits to get through. If only we had a closed accounts. Deja vu, Mars for Martians, you'd assume. Ah, Dean Lister. Yeah, that makes sense as well. So, global food. How can we use this to our... So, biotic. And this allows us to install it. Gives us 4 clicks. So we do need to find a biotic labor. Send that in. Let's draw. Hey, look, biotic labor. Great. So now we just have to survive a turn, which could be harder than you might imagine. Because Dean Lister will come down, and this will be used. Yeah. So if we hold on, we win. If not, well, obviously we lose. Possibly should have gone for the purge when they deja vu'd for Dean Lister. Mistakes were made. So 19 hand size, they can get through anything. This is going to be strength 13, but not enough. Here's counter surveillance. And they'll see all of R&D. So, should have purged, could have purged, but wasn't to be. Yep. And is there a point? Can we tax them out? 2, 3, 6, not really. So instead I think just use Fairchild. Strength 12, but not enough. So let's see all of R&D, which presumably has enough agendas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There has to be 3 in there. So they're going to see everything. Obelisk firing early, as it shouldn't do. So yeah, if tags are a big thing in your meta at the moment, you're going to have to use a lot of tag defense. NBN is always a good choice, but even splashing things like close accounts. Cursing Grid could be good as well. Sandberg seems good. But yeah, it's just not enough. And yeah, that was the last 2 agendas. But hopefully you enjoyed anyway, and thank you for watching.